you've been here since the presidents arrived, the police and everybody?
Yeah, I have to clear.
I'm gonna go.
But far as the time stamp, I was picked up from Uber at 2 o'clock. I was heading to the Ronald Reagan building for my lunch to go to the dry cleaners there. I had dry cleaners. She's wonderful. And 2:12. And I was on actually past 2:15. And that's when I heard the boom boom. My name is Stacy. Stacey Walters. Originally from Connecticut, here for Howard University. HU, you know my thing.
Are you a student?
Yeah, I'm a registered nurse.
You're a registered nurse. How old are you? WALTERS?
I don't work. But I get. No, I don't work. I have my PIP card. I get in there. Right.
Did you see forward shop?
No, I didn't have my contact.
Did you see a forward shop?
What shop?
Yes.
No, because I didn't have my contact number. The Uber driver told me the individual who did the shooting had on a hat. And I immediately said, not a hat, a hood. And I immediately said, it's so beautiful outside. Why would someone have on a hood? So to me, that says the person was trying to fulfill their identity. Probably went out there with intention to shoot. No, maybe.
Brian.
No. I would definitely.
Hey.
So then, oh my gosh, I wanted to. I never been so let alone it's the holidays.
Hey guys.
Four shot.
Huh?
Four got shot. Two in the head.
Wait, what?
We just, heard it from someone. Someone says 18. Four.
Were you here for it?
No, I was not.
Were there 4 people with you?
I just, four. Sorry about that. Four. National Guard.
4 National Guard, but they're okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a woman who is talking that heard something. I mean, I don't.
Go back as far as you can.
Yeah, she said she heard the shot. She's been talking to a whole bunch of folks. Someone just told me that they heard 4 people were shot, but of course I cannot confirm that.
I don't even know what we're looking at. But... Oh, let me call acquisition.
Just want to roll on it.
17.
You're on 17.
Yeah, did I ask?
Do we want to just want to roll on it? We didn't want to take it live.
Hey, I'm here with Kathleen.
Do you want me to interview this woman that said she supposedly heard something?
12. 501.
Okay.
All right, we're going to come up in a ASAP.
So sending this back live to Canada right now with the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. I hate to ask you again, but can you describe to me what you saw, what you witnessed?
Okay, I was at my lunch.
Don't do it on that phone. It's and I'll tell you what it is. Dial me 571.
Yeah, I got you. I got you, Jack.
Crazy about this is
Okay. Okay.
this happened about 2:15, and the fact that I had to get out my Uber to walk
Okay.
back because so many streets are
Don't worry
blocked.
about it.
I thought it would have been resolved by now, so it's definitely something major. And I'm not sure if the Secret Service, it looks like the Secret Service was ready. Definitely, government level.
Can you describe, sorry, we're live right now, and I know you probably need to go live as well. Maybe we can sort of stand together if we need to do that. But can I just get you to describe the scene you saw after with the response from police?
Oh, they didn't even film me immediately running from different directions, coming from out the side, coming from other directions. It was super fast police response. Police, Secret Service, whichever was covering it. I was impressed.
I know that you need to speak with another reporter.
Okay, Jack, we're good.
Thank you very much.
Jack. What's your name?
Stacy, sorry. Stacy, Stacey Walter. Oh, let me know when you start.
All right, thanks, Soma. We're here with Stacy. Stacy said she was here when she kind of heard everything that was unfolding. Stacy, tell us a little bit about what time did this all happen, and what did you hear and see at the moment?
It was about 2:15 p.m. I was going to my lunch break, heading to the Ronald Reagan building to go to the dry cleaners. I was in the Uber. I heard right in front of 17th Street, and I heard boom, boom 2 times. And then the Uber driver said, "Why are all these people running?" So then I look out the window, and it's little children, adults running, children on both sides of the street, running in the opposite direction. The supervision is saying to the children, "Go, go, run." And then I heard, "Help, help," in the direction of the shooting. But I don't know if it was the shooter or if it was someone trying to help the shooter. I had to take out my contacts because my eyes were irritated. But the Uber driver did say to me the individual who did the shooting had a hood on over their head. And I thought to myself, I had literally just said to the Uber driver, "It's such a beautiful day." So then and I said, "Why would someone have a hood?" So that to me makes me feel like maybe the individual planned this. And then the police response or Secret Service guarded men, professional level, government level, quickly came from all directions running.
Yeah, how long from you hearing the noises that you heard and the booms that you heard before there was like police presence coming out here?
It was seconds. We're on the street, and they immediately told us, "You have to turn around. You have to turn around." Yeah, it was within seconds. Like, I was super impressed.
Did you see the person that was running? It was in the hood. Did you see anybody down on the ground? Is all the extent of the injuries?
No, I only saw the individuals who were running in the opposite direction, the children and the little children. They looked like they were only 5.
What kind of emotions is that stirring you in that moment, seeing everything unfold?
I thought to myself, it was a beautiful day. A beautiful day. It's the holidays. Imagine these little children, something would have happened to them. Like, that's heartless. No parent wants to bury their child. And it was so many. The little children were on both sides of the street.
How long before you feel that they got this place safe and contained? Because right now everything is pretty much blocked off.
Oh my gosh, let's talk about that. So I did go to the Ronald Reagan building to pick up my stuff from the dry cleaners. And I had to get out the Uber to walk back now because everything is blocked. And I didn't expect that. I thought I was going to come back this way in my Uber. Everything was going to be resolved. And like I said, it occurred around 2:15. So it's definitely something major that happen. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Have you talked to any police or any security on what you did see here?
No, I have to get back to work.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Stacey, thank you very much for sharing what you saw and witnessed here tonight.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Stacey. Okay, so here we have, again, there's a lot of people out here, as you're saying, a lot of people are here for the holidays. As Stacey was saying, it really is a beautiful day. So we've seen a lot of foot traffic out here, but the roads are currently closed off. You can see them at times lowering the police signs to let more police officers go through, the yellow tape that's up here. Despite this being such a heavy presence, people are relatively calm. You're not getting an oversense of fear. It's more almost just kind of like a curiosity, and I think that's a testament to the fact that you can tell that the police presence here does have things under control, and it doesn't seem like there's any danger or risk that is presenting to anybody right now. Of course, if that was the case, I'm sure everybody would be pushed back much further. But you can see all the different units working together. You can see all the different police out here making sure that people do not get into areas that interferes with what they are trying to do. Both roads are closed off here, right near the metro. As Stacey was saying, at the time everybody was running, a lot of that panic, a lot of that fear has died down at this point, but the response has been quick. The response is heavy. You're not getting anywhere around this area. We can see further, it looks down maybe down the road. Down here on I Street, a little bit further down, it looks like you can see a little bit more police presence kind of moving back and forth down there. I can't quite see exactly what units are down there, but you do have all of them out. Look, this is a time when the National Guard has been here in D.C. for a while. During that time, there's been a lot of talk and a lot of praise on the number of homicides decreasing, the crime in D.C. going down with their presence here. Of course, now that, you know, it's talks out there that some of the National Guard actually has been involved in this. They have been a victim of some of this crime. That tells a very different story of what everybody is experiencing out here today, Homa.
I'm not anyway.
I'm actually around at 17th and Ashford. And Roscoe is prices like this. I just also put a video on Instagram and also Twitter of the National Guard before they were transported.
Crazy stuff. At this point, they should be rolling on everything.
Did she see something as well?
It's in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Ronald Reagan is on the wrong stop right now.
Gala Millán. Gala, ¿de dónde
Just go
vienes?
see it.
¿Cuándo llegaste? Yo vengo de Barcelona. Mi esposo es de aquí.
Do you know where I is?
Sunday.
wish I wouldn't say we don't know just yet. Hey.
Around the 2:50, and we heard the bridge was closed. We walked down and we clock. They say some suspenders tried to tell the two men in the ground, and they say one closed down. And then they came running to the security. That's our conversation. No, I was on camera. No, I just heard enough. The running is really, I think it's called Monday. Yeah, but they already fixed it.
Surrealista.
But it's not on the news. It's still in Europe. Yeah. Because always we know we want it's like a firework. It's not like No. Some people I heard of someone but yeah, some but they don't let all the people come out. They try to pitch the
Seasons, right?
Una escena tan normal como eso, es decir, un día bonito, festivo, una semana un poco extraño. No, para nada. No, es que, o sea, repito, en mi cabeza no me cabe la idea de que alguien pueda morir en la calle una mujer. O sea, no hay igual. Entonces, justo me escuchó y me decía, oye, el video esto es normal, de aquí, en alguna vez me planteamos. Tener mis hijos por la calle y que un día pues pase.
Maybe Eli is here, but
Eli's here by
I'm not
himself.
sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there. Okay. Yeah. They may take off. Are you good? I'll share. Yeah. Okay. I'm good. It's what, Thursday, Wednesday?
Sí, bueno, lista para irme a casa de mis suegros, que es un lugar muy seguro, y a celebrar, pero desde luego esta es una experiencia que me llevo del viaje. Sí, no, es absolutamente innecesario. O sea, es que no sé cuál es el motivo, no, aún no se sabe nada por lo que entiendo, pero sí que es triste. Bueno, la gente
Parent company is somewhere right around here. Your parent company? Because Tate is right in the back.
sabiendo que hay alguien que tampoco aún no ha cogido por la calle, es tan emocionada. Igualmente, un placer.
Seguiremos igualmente, lo seguiremos informando desde el estudio y yo aquí en la calle.
Well, you have Tate. His diner.
So maybe he switched that. That's my shot, actually.
Thank you.
That's literally my shot.
Is that? There you go. Look at you. You made the news.
They're taking us on Fox News.
Oh, there.
The mic shot.
Oh, okay.
But so
Yeah.
that's my shot. 10 seconds ago. Catalina, we gotta move. Okay. Just tell them not to take us.
Tell them they're moving us back.
Hey guys, they're pushing us back a block. Sophie, they're pushing us back a block.
The whole block. 16. 16 for 9. 16 for 9, everybody.
Okay, thank you. To Jack. Well, since we just moved, I can just ask just ask around somebody like just a reaction to all this. Okay, where they come from? Yeah, hold on.
Excuse me, were y'all down there seeing everything that's going on?
We were not till. Yeah, we were walking in front of the White House and heard all these sirens. Georgia.
You were at the White House and heard the sirens, everybody going by you?
We were walking from.
At what time?
Oh, how long ago was that? No, we were just walking by the White House and saw all these barriers and we were like, is this temporary? We asked one of the Secret Service and they said yes. I don't know that I have much to add to
Well, just
you.
a reaction to what you saw.
What you're seeing right now.
Yeah, what you're seeing.
Hey, Jack, we have somebody from Georgia.
What are you a local?
Yes, sir. Local.
I'm gonna be on the news. I don't know.
What's your name?
Trisha.
Do you want to shoot back this way, the police?
My husband's like, yes. Yeah, we were kind of wondering if we could see the East Cleveland and Lafayette Park was all backed up. Is this gonna be live? WDB.
Yeah. Just start on me and we'll go to her in a second. So, Homa, we were further down, and the police, they just pushed everybody back up to 16th Street. They wanted to expand the area where they're doing this investigation, and you saw the heavily presence there. They were moving those ropes back. All of the media, there's dozens of media out here covering this, trying to figure out what is going on as this is unfolding right here in front of us, just again a block from where Bob's at the White House. So they did push everybody back a block, and that included everybody that was out there kind of just curious as what was going on. We came across Trisha. Trisha said you heard sirens and she was in the area wanting to check out the White House. What was just your reaction when you heard everything that was kind of going down?
You know, at first we just heard sirens and didn't think much of it. We continued to walk. We were working our way to another metro station, and then security obviously was getting tighter. We asked one of the Secret Service agents if this was temporary or normal security, and he said temporary. And then we just happened to walk upon is it Farragut Square, where all this was happening.
And you're from Georgia. What brings you up to D.C. for the holidays?
Our son lives here, so we're visiting him. He's working today. So
when you're talking to people down there that are going on, what are people saying out of their curiosity with such the presence that's going on here?
We didn't really hear anything.
Yeah. What's just your reaction to kind of this unfolding and knowing that, you know, there's a shooter and there's been injuries as well to National Guard?
It made us wonder if we needed to get out of the area quickly. The other side is there's so much security and police presence here now. We figure it's fairly safe.
And what have you been able to do so far in D.C. before this?
We went to the Portrait Museum today and had lunch.
Any concerns on safety as you continue on?
We had no concerns on safety, and I feel fairly safe.
All right, thank you. Of course, a part of that feeling safe is that there is such a heavy presence here. We've heard so many different people that I've talked to, some of them that didn't want to go on camera, trying to say what they saw, what they heard at the time. It's just a lot of speculation because some numbers have been very differing from one to the next. But again, we continue to wait to see what information more we do have coming out on what actually took place here, aside from what we already have, Homa. Yep.
Thank you, Trisha. You're welcome.
I got like a battery cell battery.
Hey, good, how are you?
Good. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna send this new sound. All right, man. Yeah, we had moved, but okay, let's go. I'm gonna roll now. I'm sending that now, just so time-wise they know where to find it. Okay, so I'm sending it now, so it's coming in at 3:44. They can find it. They were, but there's a lot of space in between. They know the time when it came in. Correct. Right now, I'm feeding it now. It's coming in now as we speak. Well, we were sort of needing to get the signal up.
If they could turn around any of those
Then they
eyewitnesses,
start
talking.
They missed the first
If they could turn around any of those guys, I could talk them into it.
I have 5 people asking me about that.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. She repeated herself. So whenever you got it, you got exactly.
I said I just described this eyewitness.
Yeah.
But when I say live one,
Yeah, I told them already.
so so I mean, if that's coming in,
That's coming in, yeah.
Right, who's going to record this?
We need to call intake. What, Imogen? Hi? Who's going to
Yeah,
send it now?
I'm connected to London.
We're connected to London.
Bring intake in London.
Are they recording it? Who's recording it? Intake in London is recording it? Okay.
They are?
Can we go? Can you play now? Okay, we can go. Yes. Sorry. Call at the right moment.
Hang on.
Thank you. I can call them as well.
No, we're
Easier.
we are. Tell them to stay here.
No, we know what this is.
It's news package 3.
Just like updates or whatever. That's where they're. Okay.
Hey, so there.
All right. Thank you.
I don't know if you're watching it.
we got email.
Yeah. I figured.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, 17th and Penn.
Do you mind staying on the phone real quick? Yeah. Did you see that?
It's on a 20-second delay.
It's on a 20-second delay, yeah.
It's only an update, so I think you should go to reach and stay.
Yeah, why don't I go? But you, as soon as it's fed, come.
Yes.
Because,
Why? Because we're not going to get another position of light.
well, and I just come back.
Just a person type thing.
Were there citizens and National Guard? Citizens and National Guard?
I don't, 2 National Guard.
Okay, 2.
Okay.
Really, is it like, you know,
So
there's
now
going
I
to be
end up
police.
have to get rid of it.
You're talking to Julie.
Julie's here. Do you need me?
That's all you're going to see here. I'll go down there, I'll wreck you. If I think it just looks the same with police cars, then go down.
Where's the mayor?
Jack, do we know if Bowser's going anywhere, doing anything?
Ella se llamaba Gala, ahí lo dice el apellido. Pero ella se llamaba testigo que estaban llegando y desde el auto que bajaba y luego se metió en una es turista. ¿El qué? Sí, bueno, no, parte, porque tuvimos que movernos, tuvimos que movernos. Ella, antes del envío, porque luego la entrevista en vivo, pero en esta parte, pues, como hay un sol limpio, usa limpio. Es bueno, tiene que haber algo bueno. Si es malo, agarra de la
It's gone, I've got it, it's gone. It's gone. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Bye.
que dice que no está acostumbrado a ver estas cosas que me ha visto una gente en vida.
It's on at 20 seconds delay. Somber.
I guess this is my tired face.
Okay. Are you okay? Okay. We're on the live side. Pardon? I don't, you're not going to get sorry, yeah, I'm not going to get
You didn't know where to come by what to? Which way is it open?
You decide until they're ready for you.
Stand on there, make sure.
Music, hi, sorry, put some more down.
They said they're just going to use the pool.
Yes. So if you are the black one, you have it?
They just told me that.
وين الغرام؟ يصير نروح رقم الغرام.
بدنا نروح على المؤتمر صح؟
There'll be a break.
Last name on my thing?
text you now.
Yeah, nothing for reporting yet. Just there will be more
Just info.
information forthcoming.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ignoring your text message.
I figured you're getting put up, but gotta ask. I know the press suite is over on the other corner.
Sorry.
There's a press media briefing on the other corner. Huh?
I think there's more reporters over there.
I think they said that's not going to be a media briefing.
I just said I'm with World News Tonight with David Muir, so you have my info. And one question, I headed over there. They said that you need a White House press pass, specific White House press pass to get there. Do you know anything?
That's up to them. I don't know anything about that. Sorry. Okay. Right. Let me make my rounds there.
All right, so mayor's being briefed. Press conference is going to show during the press conference or more information.
That's just for your knowledge. That's not for reporting yet.
Okay.
Thanks.
Jack, I just ran into Daniel from the mayor's office. I just ran into Daniel from the mayor's office. Mayor Bowser is currently being briefed. We are to anticipate some sort of a press conference a little bit later once they have more information. No. Just that the mayor's being briefed. That's what I have. Okay, I can just report yes. Hey, Homa, when that news came out that these two guardsmen did not survive this, you could just really feel a heaviness here. I mean, there is a very heavy presence of media lining the entire way down 16th Street, even down to 17th. That news, people grasping the severity of what happened here today, and right as you're talking about on the holidays as well. No, I reached out to the mayor's office and just happened to see a spokesperson that was walking by, and I said, where is the mayor? They said she is here in D.C. for the holidays, so she is in town, and she is currently being briefed on everything that happened here today. As they do get more information, we can expect a press conference from her. We can expect more information coming out as she is currently gathering it herself, but as this remains a very active scene, again, as we were down a block further on 17th Street, and not too long ago, they pushed all the media members back to 16th Street because they wanted to expand this investigation. There's been a lot of talks on how many people were injured. Of course, now we do know that 2 guardsmen were shot as we do wait more information. But that is all the same information that Mayor Muriel Bowser is getting right now as well. And again, we can expect more information from her office as she gathers and puts that together. I was talking to some National Guardsmen as they were looking into expanding into different districts and different wards, had the opportunity to say, yes, we want these National Guardsmen to come into our neighborhoods for the beautification, to help clean it up, to also just have their presence in order to make the streets safer. A lot of wards selected to have their presence come in. Some said they didn't think that it was anything that was going to do long-term good. They thought their presence there, while it might deter crime for the moment, was more just a Band-Aid. And the second that they would leave their neighborhoods and leave their wards, that the crime would pick up. But when you're talking to the National Guardsmen, and he said a lot of the National Guardsmen, I know the two that were shot not from here, they're from this area. A lot of them took pride in the work that they were doing as well. But today, all of them will have a heavy heart as things unfolded here as well, Homa.
Okay, what am I doing? Anyone?
I feel like I want to go over there and then drive around, but then I feel like I'll get yelled at. Might as well get the steps into there. So I feel like I just need to do it. I already pulled something. Yeah, 15th and I. They're just saying 16th is a real road, so get out of it.
Hey, Jack.
You want to do that? I have to reset. You can do it after this.
Yeah.
You need to go over that way, leave the box if you need to. Yep. Yeah, I know.
Hey, Jack. It's Brian Gregg. Sorry, I'm with Julie. Do I have time to go to my car and get some more stuff, like an extra battery? And I'm a block away. I'm on 15th Street, so 10, 15 minutes at the most. Oh, sorry, it tilted down. When is Scarface coming? Still not hearing it. Scarface, the movie Scarface without Pacino. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna walk to my car and get some stuff.
Hey, Greg.
just got moved back, Katrina, as the police have expanded this cordon even further. A few minutes ago, we were a bit further down this street, close to the metro station, outside which the two National Guardsmen were shot. And at that point, there was, this bus shelter, this bus stop that the glass was shattered and appeared to be the location of the shooting itself. And what has happened, as I say, in the last few minutes, the police are pushing us all back, further and further back, and there's clearly a lot of investigation work going on there. But just to give you a sense of the geography, I mean, if you walk down the street to my right, 30 seconds you're at the White House. This is in eye shot in the heart of downtown administrative governmental Washington D.C, within a stone's throw of the White House itself. And outside of that metro station, we've seen over recent months with the deployment of National Guard often outside that is where the shooting took place. I spoke to several eyewitnesses as soon as we got here. A couple of people who said they heard first 2 gunshots and then a pause followed by another 3 or 4
I think it was one block. We were at
panic.
it. We were just
People were running from the scene. I spoke to somebody who runs a liquor store. He said people were piling into the shop, trying to take shelter as the gunfire rang out. And then I spoke to another eyewitness who was driving right next to the metro station itself. His car pulled over, he got out, and he filmed the aftermath of this. And I saw his footage with 2 uniformed National Guardsmen on the sidewalk, down. At that point, they were starting to be treated by medics, and a third person, civilian, it appeared to be, also down.
I mean, if they're not going to take you,
the
it makes
eyewitness
sense
who
to
filmed
move.
that
If
said to
not,
me,
they're not
didn't know
going to
whether
use
that
it.
was the
But if
gunman
you're,
or whether it was a civilian. But obviously it appears now from
is
what
not here.
President Trump has said about this, that the gunman himself is severely wounded, is now in custody, and also that news that you've been saying in the last few moments that Patrick Morrissey, the governor of West Virginia, confirming that these
I'm not moving until
West Virginia guardsmen,
I'm not moving until they
and
confirm
saying that both of them were died.
because I read just now that someone is at the location of the president. Okay,
What's up?
let's go.
They want us to go?
Yeah.
All right. So we're just going to go. Okay. And we're not going to get our car. We're just going to go. Right?
I don't think we should run it for maybe.
Well, I don't know how far it's getting far.
Look, this is the. This is it. This is where we are.
Yeah, I mean, there's just an absolutely huge response from both federal agencies and Washington D.C. agencies. We've seen more National Guard troops here now, and the area, the exact spot where the shooting happened is just absolutely packed with law enforcement. And as you say, I mean, where this has happened is going to escalate this in terms of the response to it and the sense of investigation. So we heard from Caroline Levitt, the White House press secretary, within minutes really, saying that the president had been briefed. He is, as you've been saying, at Mar-a-Lago in Florida. He went there last night for the Thanksgiving holiday. We've been fully briefed on what has taken place. And the vicinity in which this has happened is obviously going to add to concerns about why this has taken place, but we know nothing at this stage that has anything to do with motive. It will of course be part of the investigation. It's seen in the context of the fact that National Guard have been deployed quite recently to cities like Washington D.C. That in itself has been politically controversial, of course. That deployment directed by President Trump himself. He said he wanted to bring down crime in Washington D.C. He was getting support from Muriel Bowser, the mayor of D.C., but it was still a politically charged issue. But of course, as I say, we know nothing at this stage about the lines of investigation, anything to do with motive or the circumstances. Although I think we understand there may be a media point being set up with a bit more information to be given by the authorities. So we might be getting a bit more of a sense of the picture in the moments to come. then to leave DC, but it was still a working day, and as we arrived here, it was extremely busy. I talked about, somebody who said that people were running from the scene as they heard the gunfire ring out. Just to update Katrina, because we talked about Patrick Morrisey, the governor of West Virginia, who had posted on social media saying he was confirming the deaths of the two National Guardsmen. Well, he has just posted again to say we are now receiving conflicting reports about the condition of our two Guard members and will provide additional updates once we receive more information. Our prayers with these brave servicemen. So, a bit more important information there potentially from the governor of West Virginia. In terms of, as I say, the initial moments when we arrived, it was, you had emergency services boats that were flooding into the scene and people shocked by what had happened. And I spoke to 2 or 3 eyewitnesses and people who heard the gunfire themselves as we arrived. All right, thanks a lot. Well, we've corrected that, so just have to wait. 20 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds. Here we go. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in the last few years, reported crime, violent crime has been falling. That said, there's still very significant violent crime across the board in Washington. Often tends to be concentrated in particular suburbs, and you do get violent crime in downtown in the centre, but it is an area that's often so busy with.
Hey, it's Brian. I'm with Julie. I'm back.
And now National Guard and so on. That was, intended very much to deter violent crime. And so I think it has been extremely shocking to people who were working here, who have been here during the day. I mean, we're not far from quite a few major shopping areas as well. And ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday, that is why, this area was particularly busy, especially as soon as we arrived. Yeah, of course, because there's been obviously a huge amount of questions about exactly what happened, and clearly that sort of vacuum was getting filled quite early on with information that is now potentially being revised. But I think in terms of particularly what the footage has shown, what I saw from one of the eyewitnesses when I arrived here. Clearly the incident we know it involved 2 National Guardsmen. I mean, I saw the footage of them on the sidewalk being treated at that point, and the injuries being described as critical as they were being taken to hospital. And also then the issue of the third person who in the footage, a civilian, that cordon away from the area, so you can't really now see exactly where they are, where the forensic investigation is taking place. But I mentioned, I think there is an expectation, a bit more official information, potentially at another point where the police here have been asked needed to go, where the authorities may give an update potentially quite soon. Yeah, absolutely. And, the entire issue of the deployment of National Guard would be something that, President Trump said he would do in cities that all happen to be Democrat-run cities. Around the issue of Washington D.C., it was extremely contentious and politically controversial. Because here you had, the administrative capital, which is locally democratically run, but which Mr. Trump had always seen as an area where, on the issue of crime, he'd always argued more needs to be done and needs to be sort of forceful approach. Having said that, the statistics show that although, as in all American cities, there are significantly high levels of violence, we have been falling over the last 3 years in Washington D.C. So his political opponents are pushing very hard, saying that sending the U.S. military into American cities was a completely disproportionate and unnecessary measure. In their view, this is being done as a political action by the president. In his view, and most of his supporters, it was about creating a sort of deterrent. What we have seen on the ground from day to day were National Guard troops, many of them transport stations, train stations, the metro, but all tending to be around the
What time did we show up here?
centre of the city.
Right at 3.
Not really out in
Yep, we are. Yeah. Nope, he's here.
the argument of the administration was that was about freeing up local law enforcement to
Okay.
police officers to go and deal with violent crime. But
Do you want to re-rack that interview from the woman at all?
many of them unarmed. They were then given the authority to be armed. You would see some with guns, but largely, I tend to see unarmed National Guards wandering around. Often it would seem they've got really much to do, and particularly given that, for the large part, as far as we were aware, they remained without the power to arrest, and so that had sort of added to this idea that it was the option. It has been politically and of course, I think, we don't know about the motive, we don't know about the circumstances, but, as questions will start to be asked about whether or not that concept has had anything to do with what's here, at the moment it's simply been the answer to that story. But it's notable, how many more National Guard who were in that square there in the immediate moments after that. Yeah, so that information is being revised by Patrick Morrissey, the governor of West Virginia. I mean, just to go back through what we heard from eyewitnesses when we got here, it was that several of them told me they heard, first of all, 2 gunshots
I got you.
Here that was firing back at the gunman. All of that is unclear.
Yeah.
But certainly from the
We're available. We're
pictures I
here.
saw from what one eyewitness had filmed when he got in, there was a civilian down on the sidewalk. And that eyewitness said it wasn't clear to him whether or not that was a bystander or the gunman himself. As we know from Mr. Trump, now from other officials saying that there is a suspect they describe in custody. The president saying the gunman is severely wounded. So, piecing all that together, I think, is giving us a bit more of a picture as to what happened. It all happened immediately, quickly, and if this was a response by security personnel to the initial shooting, it would appear to have happened extremely quickly. Gallery. I don't know where one. Hi, can you hear me?
Okay.
How are we going to do? I think we might have an eyewitness here. You wanted me to do like a 1+1 interview, or are you going to stay with me, or try and grab it? Yeah, I'm talking to other media at the moment, so come back to me. We need a mic. Grabbing it.
Yeah, you're standing on the mic.
How long have I got? 30 seconds. Yeah, keep it. 30 seconds. Okay, no, it's fine. I don't know. We're going to try and get this guy.